Here it is. In the beginning of the conflict, there were signs. The Empire was uneasy, swaying like the pinnacle of an old oak grown too large to sustain a mass of its own branches. And on the horizon of the moon, red skies heralded a storm of red banners. The great general took the great city, and nobody could stop him. So it seemed. That, friend, was a passage from The Legion of Dusk, memoir of a daimyo. A favorite account of mine from the Red War. History is fascinating. But there is always more to a story, Lauren. For you see, to Alxeri, when word spread of the menaced general stealing the souls of those he slayed, so too did word spread of the warrior clad in black. Hall, the hero of Alxeri, the hallowed headsman.
Listen, Hall. There is nothing that can be done. She is mine now, as is this city. The world will learn to fear Valkyan zeal and the name Amaltheus Malokio. You may have breached the gates, but your legion of serfs can hardly hold you as high as I stand on my own. You roam with fear. Your own blood scoffs at the utterance of your name, because you kneel at the providence of war. There is no chance for you now. You're an irredeemable bastard. Kneel for providence, for I am your god now then. I will take your head.
Nothing. It has been 20 years, and still the embers of the fires of war throb, pulsing with resentment. In the north, word has spread of an influx of horned giants fleeing the clutches of doom. Babes clutched to breasts and desperately shilled paperweight coins, still bearing the face of the general. Look, there, the minstrels, black and hum beneath the statue erected in honor of her, defaming the general Amaltheus Malokyan. Few know that name now, but I do. You come here at a time which perhaps best serves our goals. I know what you seek, and I too know what they took from you. This place in which we stand is everything Har had, except for one thing, his wife. She too vanished into the night, and here the stone smoldered. But one thing remained through it all, his soul, his fire outburned it all. I assume my daughter hasn't yet introduced herself. Izunami is of a strange sort, but she will likely grow on you. I like to think you are of kindred sorts. Now, there is one thing that you must be made aware of if you are to stay in my home. Stay out of my room. And welcome, Lauren, to House Kortrati.